Noreen from Joya Cards, and today, yeah, I know, it's a Christmas card, but I am using Pampered Pets and Playful Pets, so it is that, but it is a Christmas card. It was so funny because kitties are naughty. All my kitties are naughty. All my doggies are like saints, but the kitties, they're all naughty. So this was a fun card, and I had to turn it into a Christmas card because they all, kitties knock over Christmas trees. So that was just fun. Anyway, so what we're going to use today is we are going to be using gift wrap. We're going to use the sentiment from gift wrap, which is new. And we're using Winter Woods for the Christmas tree. We're also using In the Woods die to cut the Christmas tree. And if you don't have Playful Alphabet, get this one, because you can write basically anything that will fit on a card. We're going to use Playful Alphabet to do the letters. And then, believe it or not, we're going to use stitched frames. And the reason why we're using stitched frames, if you notice there's really not anything I used on it, is that instead of wasting all the gold that's underneath this paper, I took the paper and I cut a big rectangle out of it, and then I used the parts inside, so I didn't waste any paper. I mean, it's not the cheapest thing. So let's go ahead and get started. What we're gonna do, and before I get started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'd be awesome. And if you are a first-time subscriber, if you write a comment, watch my video and say, that was a great card, and put your email in there, you'll win the demo card. I'll mail this card for you for free. That's one less Christmas card you have to make or buy or whatever. So let's get started. So we're gonna be using Garden Green, and that's 5.5 by 4 1/4, scored and folded, of course. And then you're gonna take a piece of gold foil and cut it 5 1/4 by 4, and then take one of the rectangle stitch frames and cut a big chunk out of it. Why waste it? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it on our card. So just nail it up. I'm using my silicone craft sheet because it keeps my workstation nice and clean. And then always take the opening first and match it up. And it doesn't matter if that rectangle in the middle is straight or not, because we're going to cover it up. And then, boy, talk about getting into Christmas now. This is 'Tis the Season designer paper, and it's really nice. One thing about Christmas paper, one thing about doing your cards early, is that this paper won't go on back order for a little while. So get it now before everybody figures out Christmas is coming, and then it's going to get pretty tight. So I took this paper, and this is 5 1/4 by 4, and I did say this one wrong. This is actually 5.5 by 4 1/4. So this is the size of the card itself, and this is 1/4 of an inch shorter. So go ahead, after you've cut that, which I've already done, take it and you just mount it on your card like so. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab a piece of the Playful Pets DS paper, and we're going to fussy cut out this little licky kitty that doesn't care that just knocked over a tree, because that's what kitties do. So I've already gone ahead and fussy cutted one of them out. Now this one, I've already taken my light crumb cake and I've etched it, and this one I haven't yet. So you can see the difference. So take your light crumb cake blending pen and take the big end and go along the edge here really slow so you don't go across the kitty, and just edge that, and it'll make it a lot cleaner looking. So after you fussy cut that, you put that on the side. Now we're going to grab our Playful Alphabet. Now when I made this kitty, I thought, I used the gold foil, and I thought, I bet you it looks better in black. So we're gonna see it in black. So you're gonna see gold and black. So go ahead and cut out from Playful Alphabet, It Wasn't Me. And then just kind of, line it up on your card here. And actually, let's go ahead and cut the tree first. So we've got the words here, we've got the kitty. Let's now do the tree. We're gonna grab our Stamparatus and grab a piece of scratch paper. And this is very vanilla. And go ahead and line up your Christmas tree on your Stamparatus. And we're gonna take Garden Green, and we're gonna ink this up. And I wanted to do it on the Stamparatus because sometimes when you're doing it on a block, you don't kind of get everything. So this is just to make sure you only have to do it once. So there's our tree. Now grab the die from In the Woods and grab some of this newly formulated purple tape, which the new stuff is pretty terrible. They changed it and now it's like, yeah, it doesn't stick very well. So anyway, hold it down there, run it through your die printer, and you know I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. Now that we've die cut our tree, we're going to grab some red rhinestones and decorate our tree. Here's another tip for getting ready for Christmas cards, which I do actually start my Christmas cards in like September, so we're not too far off. But these red rhinestones do become quite popular, so I would like start hoarding them now if you're going to be using a card that uses rhinestones. So I'm going to finish up decorating this and I'll be right back. So now I've just kind of laid it out. I haven't glued or anything down yet, so I'm just seeing how it all kind of looks. And then I'm going to go ahead and start positioning things down. So I'm going to take my dimensionals and dimensional up the tree. I'm going to put that right about here. Okay, and then I'm going to grab Mr. Kitty. And I'm going to dimensional Mr. Kitty up here. And lay Mr. Kitty down here. Now, as for the lettering, you know, you could snail this and it'd be pretty quick, but snail, I don't know, that's a lot of webbing. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down and take a pair of tweezers and kind of lift it up here. And if you think you've got a little bit too much glue on there, just rub it on your silicone craft sheet. If you don't have one of these are awesome. Keeps my workstation nice and clean. And then what's great about this paper is it has lines in it. So it's kind of foolproof on getting it on straight. So grab it in the tweezers, put a little bit of glue. Even if you want to lay some glue down and dip it a little bit, you can do that. And then just line them up. So I'm going to affix all these letters and I'll be right back. Now that we've got all the letters down, all we have to do is put the star on top of the tree. So use your star designer elements. Another thing, grab these before Christmas starts to come because these are awesome. So, and just put your star on top, and that's the front of the card. So I think I like it better in black than I like it in gold. So I think this is the better card. And if you're, like I said, if you're a first-time subscriber and you put your email in the comments and say, a great card, you could win the demo card and you can decide which one you want, the gold or the black. So that'd be cool. Anyway, now to the inside, I made it nice, and I actually was using things from the front. I took a piece of real red, and it's 5.5 by 4 3/16. We want to make sure there's a little gap up here. And then I took the gold from that piece that we cut in the middle. And the gold is 1/4 inch by 4 3/16, just like this one. And then I took the excess, because this is a 6 by 6 paper, so I took the excess from that and I cut these in a 1 inch by 4 3/16. So let's go ahead and put these down first. So grab your silicone craft sheet, grab a little snail, and take this and start at the opening on the bottom and pull it all the way straight up. We've got that gap so there's no folding issues. And take the other one and do the same thing. Line it up in the corner all the way over, and then grab these gold foil pieces. Before we put the gold pieces, I'm actually going to go ahead and put down the real red first and see where I'm fitting. So do the opening here, grab an equal amount on the sides and pull it up. Great. Now take these gold pieces that I've already snailed and put it at the bottom, and it kind of covers that little gap up and it makes it nice, and we're not wasting as much paper because these are all cut from scrap except for the real red from the front. So that looks really nice. And then the only thing we have left is the sentiment. So grab your Stampin' pad, grab the sentiment from gift wrap, which is so cute. I saw this, I went, oh, I'm getting that. And then grab some memento, and I've got this on a D block, and stamp it up really nice. Make sure you don't stamp it upside down. And that's it. So that's really the card. So like I said, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're the first one that calls and likes the card, then and put your email address, because I can't talk to you unless you put your email address, then you could win the demo card. So that is it. Thanks. Bye.